I'm teaching the Writing 152 class in the College of Arts and Sciences writing program. AI is basically built into every layer of everything we do in the classroom. Students focus on writing, research, critical thinking, argumentation, and we use AI, generative AI specifically, to enhance that critical thinking and argumentation that we cover in our research courses. Students bring in a new generative AI tool and they go like, oh, professor, we have this new tool we want you to look at. And so we sit down together and we look at these tools. We look at the outputs of these tools and what they're actually generating, and we explore it together. We found that students are really finding that output of generative AI extremely valuable in enhancing their argumentation and their research skills. They might write the outline on their own and then see what other perspectives generative AI might have, and then see if they've missed anything. And so a lot goes into the brainstorming phase, but it may very well be that they are researching some historical facts or background, and they ask generative AI. So if they pull anything from generative AI, any direct text that they want to incorporate in their paper, they need to disclose that. My sense in the classroom, the feeling I'm getting is that there's a lot more critical thinking happening in the classroom. In these courses, we focus a lot on argumentation and on being able to debate and persuade an audience and write for different audience. And so what I'm seeing is there's a lot of back and forth when students are interacting with generative AI. There's a lot more courage to go back and forth with generative AI because they know they're not being judged on their opinion. And so when a student shows me their chatbot, for example, their chat log, and I look at that, I think, I don't think in the past I've ever seen this level of interaction about their topic with even a person. Whereas in the past, when generative AI first came out to the public, students were more hesitant to share their generative AI use. Some were using it, some were not. But now we see a whole different level of transparency in the classroom. Students are opening up their computers, we're using it together, we're looking at these outputs. We get to a point where students are willingly sharing their chat conversations with us. The transparency aspect of this is really important for writing classrooms because it's that question of authorship when we talk about generative AI and writing, and academic integrity and plagiarism. And so we found that students are having much more thoughtful and critical conversations surrounding these topics. We need to be mindful of all the concerns in the society surrounding generative AI, the environmental impacts, of course, job displacements, and we have a lot of discussions on that in the classroom, but we're critically embracing it. It's here, we need to use it. We need to use it in a critical way, and we need to show students how to use it responsibly and ethically.